see the beach here real quick. Over here at the beach, we had a chance to kind of see how we be living over here in Cali, right? Yeah, me too. Remember we talked about the elements, right? All 4 elements at the same time. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's awfully loud. The water is very serene and beautiful. Go down a little bit more. Whoa. You can hear me okay? Okay, good. See the water right there? Yes, you're definitely enjoying what he's created, right? Down here in Huntington Beach, over here in Orange County. Not necessarily my favorite beach, but it'll do. Whenever I come down to the beach, I try to do a little live so you guys can kind of see. Yes, you're right. Angel Garden's waves are the perfect frequency, right? Turn it around again. You guys can see. Yeah, Laguna Beach is beautiful, and so is Malibu. I love all the beaches. I don't see any homeless here right now. I'm sure there are somewhere. They're all over the place now. So you just see how society is just falling apart. A lot of young people too. Nice. It's just beautiful out this way. But you know, it's just watching the Most High work is just absolutely beautiful, is it not? Watching His creation, being awakened, watching how prophecy is being fulfilled right now. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful right now. So the Most High, just, you know, puts a lot of things in my head, a lot of thoughts in my head, so I can bring out information, you know, bring out understanding. And it's just a beautiful time to be alive, you know. And like I said, you start to get a more understanding as far as like how things must have been in the past. You know, it's like they want to make it sound like all these things are going to be happening in the future, but man, we've been going through it for such a long time, and it's hard to kind of get out of that mindset that we're always waiting for bad things to happen, because it's been like that for such a long time that it's very difficult when the Most High is working in your favor. It's like you really have a hard time believing, like, is it really working out this way? Are things really working out in my favor now? You know, but really they are, you know, and it's time for us to give praises and thanks to the Most High, you know, and the Holy Spirit, things like that. You know, somebody had made a comment on one of the last videos I'd put up about how he's like, well, we don't really need books. We don't need, and I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, we can have the Spirit, this. Now, like, the Most High can work things out however He wants to work things out, you know what I'm saying? He can give us books. I mean, just because I have a lot of books doesn't mean that I don't get downloads spiritually, you know what I mean? You know, we all get downloaded, and we all get information, understanding, and the Most High's way, you know what I'm saying? How He wants to give it to us. You know, there's no set way. I mean, you know, now I'm seeing how the Most High is working in so many different ways. You know, it's not just through books. It's also in our people interaction with people. You know, went to an estate sale, and just like the people like are so much nicer than they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like before, you know, you go to places and people be following you around thinking you're gonna steal stuff. Now, you know, I'm going to some pretty rich people's homes, and they're like so nice. But you know what? You can read spirits. You know, you can start to read their spirit, and then, trust me, their spirits, they see our spirits. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They read our spirits. A lot of people are drawn to us. You know, many people are drawn to us, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like before, they worked so hard to tell people, don't talk to us, don't look at us. You know, we're bad people. All those black people, they're bad people, and they were just setting up everything negative from jump. So people would always be looking at us, you know, side-eyeing us and everything else right from jump. But see, now people are starting to realize that, oh man, hey, I think these people have gotten a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? I think these people have gotten a bad rap. They're not as bad as we've been led to believe. And then you've got to go take that next step. Well, who are the ones that have been telling all these negative things about us? And for what reason? See, they're always trying to keep people away from us. They're always trying to keep people away from us. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to keep people from listening to us and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So they went that way. So they're always trying to keep people away from us. Why is that? You see what I'm saying? Just like even with this truth. You know, oh, don't listen to those black Hebrews. They're racist. They're going to lie to you about this, and they hate you. And this is, I'm like, man, we don't hate anyone. You see what I'm saying? And if we do not like certain people, I'm sure it's for a reason. You see what I'm saying? But they have tried so hard to keep people away from us and keep people from like not listening to us, because they know that we have the truth. You know what I'm saying? And people are sensing that connection that we have with the Most High, and people are being drawn to us, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are to be a light to the world. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be sitting here fighting, fussing, arguing with people all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, we're the Most High shows the people, you ain't shit. You know, that's not what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Most High did make all of us, but there is order in the way that He wants things done. there is order, you know. Like I said, this is a big, beautiful world, you know, and people have to be taught how the Most High wants things done. And the Most High has set people up to do that. You see what I'm saying? The Most High has set us up to do that. You know, that's our responsibility. We have responsibilities, you know, to show the world how things are supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? So when you do, you know, I'm starting to see this like a lot when I deal with people. Like there's one lady at one of the estate sales. I mean, she was like hella nice, you know, like super duper nice. Oh, just take this here. This is this. Giving me stories about the books, giving me stories about the furniture, giving me stories about her family. I'm just divulging all this information. So, you know, I've always had people always talk about how comfortable they feel around me, and they just start telling me, I don't know why I'm telling you all this stuff, but I just feel like, you know, like you're like, you know, I can really talk to you about things. And I'm sure that we've all had that because, like I said, we have different spirits. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not the physical thing that you see all the time. It's that aura that you have within you. You see what I'm saying? It's that aura that you have in you that attracts people. And see, the whole society has been trying their best to keep people away from us. They've been doing their best to keep them from listening to us. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure that that's how it is for many of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have magnetic personalities and magnetic spirits that people are drawn to, you know? And that was just something that we've been born with. But society has gone out of their way to make it so that people will not listen to us. Right from jump will think that we're crazy or whatever else. But see, now people are starting to realize that, oh man, you know what? I think these people know what they're talking about. You know, I think they really do have a connection with the Most High, and you're going to see it eventually. We already know that we do. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not in any kind of a space right now where we feel like we have to prove anything to anyone. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to prove anything to anyone. We don't need to prove who we are. We don't need to prove, you know, that we really have the truth, because it's going to be evident. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be evident. And what's also going to be evident is that your churches have lied to you about absolutely everything. Your pastors and priests have lied to you about absolutely everything. You don't see any pastors and priests making videos trying to debunk what we're talking about. But you do see people like, I was crazy. I thought that was crazy. If you just think about it though, like MSNBC running that piece about the Inquisition and the natives. I mean, how many times have we seen? There's not even very many movies on the Inquisition. You see what I'm saying? So for them to even be talking about the Inquisition being here in the Americas, and the fact that that they were using using the Inquisition to kill natives, I said, what are the odds that they were going to be doing something like that? They're going to be, as we start talking about it, then all of a sudden they feel the need to come up with a piece and to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you that, you know, they're watching and they're trying to get their ideas out without engaging us. I've noticed that quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that over the years, that they try to get their parts out, they try to get their story out, but they don't want to engage us directly. You know? Because they know that they can't engage us directly, because that will bring too much attention to us as a people, to us as a group. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see the beach still. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that. They can't engage us like that. Because, and like I said, they know that we have the truth. They know that we have understanding. They know that now we can put all this information. Like just in the video I did earlier, you know, I can put together videos like that all the time, as far as like, you know, this verse connects with this verse, because the Most High has prepared me for this for many years. So it's like whatever topic y'all want to get into, it says we can do. You know, I said so, but you'll notice that they won't engage directly, but they will try to make like little videos. They will try to make little pieces and things like that, because they always want to get out their story. They want to get their story out, and that's okay, you know. And like I said, they can continue with their lies, because that's what they're set up to do. You know, they're set up to continue with the lies. That's what they're set up to do. So I don't, you know, if you want lies and you don't want truth, by all means, keep doing your church thing. Keep going to church, keep listening to your pastors, keep listening to your priests. As you notice, they haven't changed anything. You see what I'm saying? No, they're not going to release. I had to actually delete that one, Ancient Garden. The other video from a few days ago, I just had to delete it, because they weren't going to let it up. But yeah, I said, you just got to understand that there's no truth in them. I mean, I said, they haven't changed their tactics. They haven't changed what they're teaching. They're not trying to actually evolve. I don't see the churches, pastors, and priests evolving at all. They do nothing but teach the same things that they've always taught, right? They're not doing anything new at all. Right, Queen Mommy? Nothing that they say at all has any truth in it. At all. At all. Next, I noticed that even when I first came into the truth, that it was still the same things over and over again, which became just like a church. It was teaching the same things over and over again, nothing new. And I'm like, man, we're a great people. And you start reading Enoch, we're given all knowledge and understanding. I was like, we're way more than just this one book, But like I said, see what happens is this: once you start to get into the Inquisition, once you start looking at what happened in the last 2,000 years, that's just game over. As you can see, they don't even want to have that discussion. They don't even want to talk about that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about that at all. That's why they want to keep you only in the Bible, because they can manipulate their way. They can give that word salad. They can tell you, oh, you don't have the right context. You don't have this. You don't have that. As long as you just stay in the Bible, right? But as soon as you get out of the Bible, but once you start getting into other books outside of the Bible, and you start getting into history, because I mean, their history speaks for itself. You see what I'm saying? Their history, speaks for itself. They've done nothing but rape, rob, murder, and they don't want you to talk about that. It's like if you bring up their history, you're somehow the asshole. you're the bad person for bringing up. Oh man, hey man, don't bring up my history. Hey man, that's very uncouth of you. Don't bring up my history. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, this is your history. What? Oh well, those weren't real Christians. Those were fake Christians. Oh, okay. Well, that's still how you got power, right? That's still how you guys still have people going to your churches today because of what you guys established for the last couple thousand years, right? So if that's how you establish your position and everything else, then shouldn't we be able to really examine your foundation? And that's it, as much as, and that's why they only want to talk about the Bible. But as soon as your will's locked. So, yeah. So yeah, it's really, really bad. Their history is absolutely horrible. So if they can't talk about their history, their history just pretty much is their undoing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing, you can't talk to me about love and everything else when you have a history that's that sickening. When your history is nothing but like, oh, you're an Israelite? Oh, kill him. Oh, you're following the Sabbath? Oh, kill him. It's like anything that we did that had to do with the Most High and following His ways, we got killed for. So, like I said, and then the whole world gives them praise because they took down the Most High's chosen people. That's in the Book of Mormon. You see, now you understand why they don't want you reading those books, like the Book of Mormon, things like that, because in 1 Nephi 13, it talks about how the whole world gives praise to the church of the devil because they took down the Most High's chosen people, right? So which church forbade us from following our ways? The Catholic Church. So then that would be, that there would mean that the Catholic Church is the church of the devil, right? You see what I'm saying? So if the church of the devil is now established as being the Catholic Church, and you really establish it by looking at their history, right? We're looking at their history. So if you look at their history and you realize that's the devil church, then why wouldn't we be talking about that? Why would we not be bringing that out? Why would we not be really concentrating on that and bringing that out? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right? Miss Evie, all the kumbaya stuff, right? Let's all come together. Why? Why all of a sudden is it really important for us all to come together? Why is it all of a sudden so important for us to accept everyone? I just, like, what has changed? What have they not told the people? Why haven't they told the people that what's changed, that all of a sudden us all coming together is so important, right? You see, they want to come together after they have everything. See, as I said, like, bruh, you have everything. You have all of our stuff. You have my people in a drunken stupor. You have my people going to your churches and you're lying to them every day. So we're just supposed to just sit by and just let you just continue with this? Or are we supposed to destroy the foundation of what you've established? See, there's too few of us. As I said, there's a lot of work, but very few workers, right? I said, are we not? We're supposed to be sitting here destroying your foundation, because your foundation is what has our people still believing in you. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of our people, refuse to read and whatever else, but that's okay. I said, we're still going to bring out this information. And like I said, we are that time clock now that we've awakened. Because the Most High is the one that has shut their mouths. You see what I'm saying? The Most High is the one that has shut the mouths of the other nations. You see, they're not trying to engage. You see what I'm saying? They are not trying to engage at all. They're not trying to say, oh man, that Inquisition, no man, that doesn't mean that we're the church of the devil. No, it doesn't. Prove to us how that means. That doesn't mean that. Yes, Alabama, they need us to continue to pray for them. And we stopped that a long time ago. You can have the ones that are praying for you now. I said, those are the ones the Most High is not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I do remember, though, for a very long time, I was going to those churches. I was in there praying. So I know they were getting my prayers, and they were getting power for my prayers. And I'm sure they're getting a lot of power from a lot of our prayers, right? Because we were all in those churches. I said, but now as you can see that we've gotten away from, their churches, you see how their churches have fallen apart. You see how we don't pray for them anymore, and you see how all of their lives and everything that they do is all falling apart now. Right? Queen Mama, you can have those low frequency prayers. Exactly, right? Right? So like I said, someone was saying that, but like I said, about the books, I was just kind of cracking up. I was like, hey man, the Most High said there's going to be other books. That's all part of it. Us getting these books and this information is all part of prophecy. You think if we didn't have actual proof that we could actually back things up with, that they would just be trying to dismiss what we're saying? But see, they can't dismiss it now, because these are their authors. These are their people who can say all these things, right? And now it's coming back to bite them. You see what I'm saying? It's coming back now to bite them. There's nothing they can say. Exactly. Listen, G, I'm with you there. That's what I say. The Most High's will be done. When I hear them saying certain things, I just say, may the Most High's will be done, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I said that's all that we can say. I said they better hope that TikTok doesn't come up with a 15 or 20 minute time period for videos, because I really like the format that they have. I really like being able to switch back and forth with the pictures really quick and really bring out that information. I really enjoy being able to do that. I can bust out videos really quick like that. I'm still going to do the other ones as well. I said, but I like that format as well. I just, I guess the Most High wants me to do it in 10-minute intervals, because that's about many people's attention spans, right? That's what we say too, right, Queen Mama? I said that His will be done in everything. Exactly. You can see all the people here at the beach. That it's just absolutely beautiful to see all the things that are going on and seeing how the Most High is working. I'm loving it too, Kamar Muhammad. I'm loving it, because many of our prayers, we've been asking for this. We've been asking for these things to be, made manifest. And the Most High is manifesting everything rapidly. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it quickly. That's it, Queen Mama. That's it. They want us to plant the seed, and He will water. You hear the water again. It's beautiful, isn't it? of people moving away now, so I got more the spot here to myself. They're gonna be running everything back. You know what I'm saying? Not just our ties, everything. I want it all. So I said I want the Most High to redeem everything. Yes, I have so much joy now. Because you just, hey man, we know that everything is about to change. Since we are on the precipice of huge changes right now. The changes are already happening. It's like, the Most High is letting things manifest right now in the spirit world, but we know it's going to be coming in the physical world very soon. Yes, my regular followers do have a longer attention span. I wasn't saying. You're right. You're right, Dante Global, huh? I am supercharged. I am so happy to be alive and have the energy and the strength to do what the Most High wants me to do. Like I said, it's been a very difficult, up and down 8 years, 7 to 8 years. But it's all been worth it to be here at this time and to have this understanding that we have at this time and to be used in this time. And I just had a thought. I'm praying that this is how it works out, because you know what? I mean, it would make sense. Okay, if you're familiar with the Indian Removal Act, okay, what they did was they just passed a law that pretty much said that the natives had to, leave their homes and be moved to like Oklahoma, right? So they had to leave their homes. Just imagine, they had to leave their homes, and then the Europeans just came in. Hey, man, I want that house. Just came in and took that house. Hey, I want this house. Just came in, took that house. Now, I'm thinking, what if the Most High does the same thing now? What if the Most High is about to do the same thing now? That's just kind of a thought that I had. Like, hey, he's going to come in and he's going to evict these people just like they did. And Israel is going to be able to come in and say, yeah, I want that house. Yes, I want that house. You see what I'm saying? Because it would make sense that the Most High would do that just like they did to us. You know what I'm saying? It would make sense that that's exactly what they would do, right? That exactly what they did. I mean, I'm sure that's exactly how they've done it all. We had beautiful structures. They always want to make it sound like we were all living in teepees and shit, and living, just out like under the sun or under the stars, sleeping, just on grass. I mean, we had great structures. We had great homes. We had great buildings. We already know that, right? So would it not be justice for the Most High to remove these people? Because like the Bible says, everyone's going to be going back to their lands. They're going to be going back to their inheritances. So it would make sense that we would get our opportunity to get our inheritances back, correct? And they get removed to their inheritances, wherever that is, and we get all of our stuff back, right? That would be poetic justice, would it not be? Because I already got my eye on quite a few places down here by the beach that I'm like, hey man, I'm taking this house, and that house. I mean, you know what? I'm taking the whole damn block. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you've had our inheritance in your hands for long enough. And I'm sure that's why I mean it makes sense that the Most High would be giving us back this knowledge, understanding right now for us to spread this truth out as much as we can. And then the Most High is going to execute judgment. Right? It talks about that in Isaiah 14 when the Most High turns his face back to us. And you can see it. He's already turned his face back to us. I think a lot of people are still waiting for it to happen, but it's already happening. You know what I'm saying? It's already happening. The Most High's already turned his face to us. We're already getting knowledge, understanding. We're already getting blessed. You can already now see the people who the Most High is really dealing with and who he's not dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I want my spots also in Scotland and over there in England. I want my spots over there in Spain. I said I want spots everywhere. Other planets and the ocean. We got spots down in the ocean. I want to be like Aquaman too. I want to be able to go in the water, breathe, see. Got beautiful places down there as well. You know what I'm saying? Right, Chris G, we're all picking our new place, right? Our multiple places to live. That's where we're at, man. I said, hey, man, it's time for us to start manifesting these things. You know what I'm saying? Not just praying about it and just thinking about it and hoping it. We know this stuff is going to happen. We know the Most High is going to bring everything back and is going to restore everything back to us. But I'm going to let you guys go, man. It was great hanging out with you. Be on the lookout for more videos and more information. Much love, family. Shalom.